gaze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads as they see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way.
Hi, scared me to death. What are you doing around here?
I come and sing it to you. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy it don't miss a tree. But old weeping willow is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day.
If I wasn't such an old woman and you wasn't so young and smart alecky, why, I'd marry you and get you to sit her out at night and sing to me.
No, you wouldn't either, because I wouldn't marry you, nor none of your kinfolks if I could help it.
Oh, none of my kinfolks, huh?
And you can tell them that. All of them, including that niece of yours, Miss Laurey Williams. And Ellery, if you was to tell me where Laurey was at, where'd you tell me she was at?
I wouldn't tell you at all. For as far as I can make out, Laurey ain't paying you no heed.
She don't take me much, huh? Where'd you get such an uppity niece that wouldn't pay no heed to me? Who's the best bronc buster in this here territory?
You, I bet.
And the best bulldogger in 17 counties? Me, that's who. And look here. Oh, handsome Anna.
Party as a picture.
Curly-headed Anna. And bow-legged from the saddle for God knows how long now, Anna.
Couldn't stump a pig in the road.
So what else does she want, that darn she-mule?
I don't know. But I'm sure certain it ain't you. So, who you taking to the box social tonight?
You ain't thought about it much.
Oh, I think you come over and ask Laurey.
And what if I did?
Well, you asked me too. I'll wear my fascinator.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, thought you was somebody. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Is this all that's come a calling it already 10 o'clock of a Saturday morning?
You noticed me before you opened that door.
No such of a thing.
Did too? Heard my voice and noticed me.
I heard a voice a-talking nimbly along with Aunt Eller. And heard somebody a-singing like a bullfrog in a pond.
You noticed me, so you sitting there thinking of something mean to say to me. I'm a good mind not to ask you to the box social.
If you did ask me, I wouldn't go with you. Besides, how'd you take me? You ain't bought a new buggy with red wheels onto it, have you?
No, I ain't.
And a spanking team with their bridles all jingling?
Well, no.
Expect me to ride on behind old Dunn, I guess. You better ask that Cummins girl you tuck such a shine to over across the river.
If I was to ask you, they'd be a way to take you, Miss Laurey Smarty.
Oh, they would.
When I take you out tonight with me, honey, here's the way it's gonna be. You will sit behind a team of Snow White horses in the slickest gig you'll ever see.
Lance!
Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take ya out in the Surrey. When I take ya out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I drive them high-stepping strutters. Nosy pokes will peek through the shutters and their eyes will pop. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With eyes and glass curtains you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Blinking, winking, ain't no finer rig, I'm a-thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking that I care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
Would you say the fringe was made of silk?
Wouldn't have no other kind but silk.
Has it really got a team of Snow White horses?
One's like snow, the other's more like milk.
So you can tell them apart.
All the world will fly in a flurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top.
Get ya!
When we hit that road hell for leather, cats and dogs will dance in the heather. Birds and frogs will sing all together, and the toads will hop.
Yeehaw!
The winds will whistle as we rattle along. The cows will moo in the clover. The river will ripple out a whispered song and whisper it over and over. Don't you wish you'd go on forever? Don't you wish you'd go on forever? Don't you wish you'd go on forever? And to never stop in that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
Oh, you'd sure feel like a queen sitting up in that carriage.
Only she talked so mean to me a while back in Ellen. I'm a good mind not to take her.
Ain't said I was going.
Ain't asked you.
Where'd you get such a rig at? I bet he's went and hired it over to Claremore, thinking I'd go with him.
Is all you know about it.
Spent all this money on a rig and now ain't got nobody to ride in it.
Have to. And I hire it. Made the whole thing up out of my head.
What? Made it up?
Dashboard and all.
Oh, get off of the place, you and Ellen, make him get himself out of here. Telling me lies.
Making up a few. Hey. Making up a few purties ain't again no lot I know of. Don't you wish there was such a rig though? Then you could go to the play party and do a hoedown till the morning if you was a mind to. And when you was all worn out, lift you up on the Surrey, jump up alongside you, we just point the horses home. I can picture the whole thing. just keep a creeping at a slow clip, clop. Don't you hurry in the Surrey with a friend.
Only there ain't no such rig. He said you made the whole thing up.
Well,
Why'd you come around here with your stories and your lies, getting me worked up that way, talking about the sun swimming on the hill and all, like it was so? Who'd want to ride alongside of you anyways?
Why don't you just grab her and kiss her when she acts that way, Curly? She's just eking for you too, I bet.
Oh, I won't even speak to him, let alone allow him to kiss me. The bragging, bow-legged, wish he had a sweetheart bum.
She likes you. Quite a lot.
whew, she like me anymore. She sick the dogs onto me.
Hey there, Curly. You get the wagon hitched up?
What, Megan?
Curly said maybe you'd loan us your big wagon to bring him up from the station.
Well, of course I would, if he'd asked me.
Got to talking about a lot of other things. I can go hitch up the horses now if you say it's all right.
Go on.
Aunt Eller, look who we brought you.
Well, hi, Will.
Well, hi, Aunt Ellen.
Hey, what happened up at the fair? You do any good in the steer roping?
Well, I did pretty good. I won it.
Good job! Ain't nobody can sling her up like our territory, boys.
Nah, I can't stay but a minute, Aunt Ellen. Got to get over to 8 Owens. Don't you remember? Heard Paul say if ever I was worth $50, I could have her.
$50? That's what they give you for prize money?
That's what.
Lads, I made away this wall keeps his promise. We'll be dancing at your wedding.
If he don't keep his promise, I'll take him right from under her nose. And I'll give him the gift I brought for him. Now, Bill, look what I got for 8 Owens, Paul.
Excuse us, ladies. Hold it up to your eye like this.
And then, once you get a good look, you turn it around at the top, and the picture changes.
I'll be sorry.
They call it the Little Wonder.
Silly goats. The hussy! Ought to be ashamed of herself. You too. How do I turn the thing so I can see the other picture? Wait. I'm getting it.
Understand.
Don't tell what you've been up to. I bet you carried on plenty in Kansas City.
Well, now, I wouldn't call it carrying on, but sure did see some things I never seen before. I got to Kansas City on a Friday. By Saturday, I learned a thing or two. For up to then, I didn't have an idea of what the modern world was coming to. Counted 20 gas buggies going by the shelves almost every time I took a walk. Then I put my ear to a bell telephone and a strange woman started in to talk.
What next?
Yeah, what next? Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as they can go. They went and built a skyscraper 7 stories high, about as high as a building ought to grow. Everything's like a dream in Kansas City. It's better than a magic lantern show. You can turn the radiator on whenever you want some heat. With every kind of comfort, every house is all complete. You can walk to the privies in the rain and never wet your feet. They've gone about as far as they can go.
Yes, sir. Gone about as far as they can go.
Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They got a big theater that they call a burlicue. For 50 cents you can see a dandy show. One of the gals is fat and pink and pretty. Was round above and she was round below. I could swear that she was padded from her shoulder to her heel. But later in the second act when she began to feel, she proved that everything she had was absolutely real. She ran about as far as he could go. Yes, sir. She ran about as far as he could go.
What you doing, Will?
Oh, that's a two-step. That's all they're dancing nowadays, so you better catch on. The waltz is through. A one and a two, a one and a two. Of course, you don't dance alone. Come on in, Ellen.
You watch me. Whip.
Team's all hitched. Low, Curly, I can't stop to talk. Going over to 808's. I got $50.
Thanks for the loan of the wagon, Aunt Eller. Come on, Curly.
I'll catch up with you. Say, Aunt Eller, I gotta know something. Who's the low, filthy sneaker Laurey's got her cap set for?
And it's you.
Ah, never mind that. There ought to be plenty of men trying to spark her, and she surely leans to one of them, don't she?
Well, there's that fine farmer Jace Hutchins, just this side of Lone Elm. And then there's that old whittler man at Claremore, makes out he's a doctor, veterinary.
Yep, that's what I thought. Hello, Judd.
Hello yourself.
And then, of course, there's someone near home that's got her on his mind most of the time, till he don't know a plow from a threshing machine.
Him?
Yeah, Jud Fry.
That hard and crowley man?
Now don't you go and say nothing against him. He's the best hard hand I ever had. Just about runs the farm by himself. 2 women couldn't do it alone. You want to know that?
Would Laurey take up with a man like that?
I didn't say she'd stuck up with him.
Well, he's around all the time, ain't he? He lives here.
Out in the smokehouse?
Changed my mind about cleaning the hen house today. Leaving it till tomorrow. Gotta quit early because I'm taking Laurey to the party tonight.
You're taking Laurey?
Ask her.
Well, wouldn't that just make you bum? Well, don't forget it, Ellen. Me and you's got a date together. You make up a nice box of lunch. Maybe I'll bid for it.
Well, how we going, Curly? In that rig you made out? Oh, all right, astride with lights a-winking like lightning bugs.
That there ain't no made-up rig here. I hired it over to Claremore.
Land, you did?
Sure did. Pretty one, too. When I come calling for you right after supper, make sure you got your beauty spots fastened on you properly, so you won't lose them off here. That's a right smart turnout. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With eyes and glass curtains, you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. See you before tonight, anyways. On the way back from the station. Ain't no finer rig, I'm thinking that a little too slow for that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
Hey, Curly, tell all the girls in Bushyhead to stop by here and freshen up. It's a long way to Skidmore's. Well, that means we'll have a lot of company. Better get your lunch hamper packed.
Aunt Eller, don't go to Skidmore's with Curly tonight. If you do, I'll have to ride with Judd all alone.
Well, that's the way you wanted it, ain't it?
No, I did it because Curly was so fresh, but I'm afraid to tell Judd I won't go, Aunt Eller. He'd do something terrible. He makes me shiver every time he gets close to me. You ever go down to that old smokehouse where he's at?
Plenty of times. Why?
Did you see them pictures he's got tacked on the walls?
Yeah, I see them. Oh, but don't you pay him no mind.
Something's wrong inside him, Aunt Eller. I hope my doors at night and fasten my windows against it. And the sound of feet walking up and down to that tree outside my room.
Laurey.
Mornings he comes to breakfast and looks at me out from under his eyebrows like something back in the brush somewhere. I know what I'm talking about.
You crazy young'un. Now stop acting like a chicken with its head cut off. Now, who did that there reckon drove up? Why, it's that old peddler man, the one that sold me that egg beer.
He's got Ado Annie with him. Will Parker's Ado Annie.
You know what that peddler man told me? Told me that egg beater would beat up eggs, bring out dish rags, turn the ice cream, and I don't know what all. Hold your horses, peddler man. I want to talk to you, Laurey.
Hi, Aunt Eller.
Hi, yourself.
Ado Annie. Will Parker's back from Kansas City. He's looking for you.
Will Parker? I didn't count on him being back so soon.
I can see that. You been riding a piece?
The peddler man's gonna take me to Box Social tonight. I gotta have sort of a tasty lunch.
Ado Annie, have you gone and tucked up with that peddler man?
Not yet.
But you're promised to Will, ain't you?
I ain't what you might say promised. I just told him maybe.
But don't you like him no more?
Of course I do. There will never be nobody like a Will Parker.
Then what about this peddler man?
There will never be nobody like him neither.
Well, which one do you like the most?
Whatever one I'm with.
Well, you are a silly.
Now, Millie, you know they didn't nobody pay me no mind. Up to this year, I was scrawny and flat as a beanpole. Then I kind of rounded up a little. Now the fellas act different to me.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong. I like it. I like it so much when a fella talks purr to me. I get all shaky from horn to hoof, don't you?
I can't think what you're talking about.
Don't you feel kind of sorry for a fella when he looks like he wants to kiss you?
Well, he can't just go around kissing every man that asks you. Didn't anybody ever tell you that?
Yeah, they told me. It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. I know what's right and wrong since I've been 10. I hear a lot of stories and don't reckon they're true about how girls are put upon by men. I know
My, oh my, Miss Millie. How high you have grown. Last time I came through here, you was like a little shrimp with freckles. But now look at you, a great, big, beautiful lady.
Quit it, I'm biting me. If you ain't had no breakfast, go and eat yourself a green apple.
Now, Aunt Ella, just
Hey,
listen.
it's your Aunt Eller. Don't you call me Aunt Eller, you little wart. I'm mad at you.
Don't be mad at me. Then I'd say I bring you a gift. Something to wear.
What? I got things to wear. I wouldn't have it. What is it?
Real silk. Made in Persia.
What I want with an old Persian garter.
You're awful pretty, Aunt Eller, with the bows on them and all.
Well, I'll try them on.
Hold out your foot.
Oh! Did you have any idea I was going to let you slide that garter up my limb? I bought him my petticoats, Laurey.
Funny woman. Be a lot worse if I tried to take your garters off.
Yeah, 'cause that'd make your stockings fall down, wouldn't it?
Now give me the other one.
The other one? Ah. You want to buy this one to match the other.
What do you mean, you want to buy it?
50 cents. 4 bits.
Do you want me to go get that egg beater and ram it down your wood pop?
All right. Don't anyone want to buy anything? How about you, Miss Laurey? A pretty young girl such as herself? You must be wanting something.
Me? Of course I want something. Want a buckle made out of shiny silver to fasten onto my shoes. Want a dress made out of lace. Want perfume. Want to be pretty. Want to smell like a honeysuckle vine.
Oh, give her a cake of soap.
Want things I've heard of and never had before. Rubber-tired buggy. Cut glass sugar bowl. Want things I can't tell you about. Things not only to look at and hold in your hands, but things to happen to you. Things so nice if they ever did happen to you, your heart would quit beating. You'd fall down dead.
I have just the thing. The elixir of Egypt.
What's that?
Secret formula. Belonged to Pharaoh's daughter.
Smelling salts.
But a special kind of smelling salts. Read what it says on the label. Take a deep breath and everything will become clear. That's what Pharaoh's daughter used to do when she had a hard problem to decide, like what prince she ought to marry or what clothes she ought to wear to a party, or whether or not she should cut off somebody's head. She'd take a whiff of this.
I'll take a bottle of that, Mr. Peddler.
Precious stuff.
How much?
2 bits.
Throwing away your money.
Helps you decide what to do.
Now, don't you want me to show you some pretty doodads with lace around the bottom and ribbons running in and out?
You mean fancy drawers?
All made in Paris.
Well, I never wear that kind myself. And I sure do like to look at them.
They's all right if you ain't going no place.
Bring your trappings inside and maybe I can find you something to eat and drink. Laurey?
Well, ask him, why don't you?
Allie, Millie and me's been having an argument.
About what, baby?
About what you meant when you said that about driving with me to the end of the world.
Well, I didn't really mean to the end of the world.
Well, then how far do you want to go?
I'd say about as far as Claremore to the hotel.
What's at the hotel?
Well, outside is a veranda, Inside is a lobby, and upstairs might be paradise.
I thought they was just bedrooms.
For you and me, baby, paradise.
See, I knew I was right, really was wrong. You do want to marry me, don't you?
I know, Annie. Wait. What did you just say?
I said you do want to marry me, don't you? What did you say?
Nothing at all.
Whoa, Susanna. You who? Hey, no, Annie, I'm back.
Oh, what? Just when, hello, Will. That's what Parker promised me. You won't fight him.
Why fight? I've never seen the man before.
Hey, no, Annie, how's my honey bunch? How's the sweetest little 110 pounds of sugar in the territory?
Will, this is Allie Hackham.
Well, how are you, Hack? Don't mind the way I talk. It's all right. I'm going to marry her.
Marry her? On purpose?
Well, sure.
No such a thing.
It's such a wonderful thing to be married.
Allie?
I've got a brother in Persia. He's got 6 wives.
6 wives? All at once?
Sure. Well, that's the way they do it in them countries.
Not all the time. I've got another brother in Persia. He's got only 1 wife. He's a bachelor.
Look, Will.
Look, Will, nothing. You know what I got for first prize at the fair? $50.
Well, that was good. $50.
Get on? Your pa promised I could marry you if I could get $50.
That's right, he did.
Knows what I've done with it? I spent it all on presents for you.
But if you spin it, you ain't got the cash.
Don't worry, what I got's worth more than the cash. The fella who sold me this stuff told me.
But Will.
But Will, nothing. When do I get a little old kiss? You know, Annie, honey, you ain't been off my mind since I left. All the time at the fairgrounds even, when I was chasing steers, I'd rope one under the hoofs and pull him up sharp. He'd land on his little rump, and then I'd think of you.
Oh, don't start talking purty, Will.
I've seen a lot of beautiful gals in Kansas City, but I didn't give one of them a look.
How could you see him if you didn't give him a look?
Well, I mean, I didn't look loving at him. Not the way I looked at you.
Oh, please don't look like that. I can't bear it.
I won't stop looking like this until you give me a little old kiss.
Oh, what's a little kiss?
Nothing, unless it comes from you.
No, I
Said that your lips are like cherries, the roses are berries. What you gonna do? Can't you feel my heart palpitating and bumping, waiting for something nice from you? I gotta get a kiss and it's gotta be quick, girl. Jump in the creek and die.
won't. What's a girl to say when you talk that way?
And give the team some water.
All right, then.
Can I come too, Curly? I just love to watch the way you handle the horses.
That's about all I can handle, I reckon.
I can't believe that about you, Curly. Not from what I've heard about you.
Looks like Curly's hooked up with that Cummins girl. What I care about that?
Well, so long, girls. I got things to do.
Why should a woman who is healthy and strong love her like a baby if a man goes away, weeping and a wailing how he's done her wrong? That's one thing you'll never hear me say. Never gonna think that the man I lose is the only man among men. I'll snap my fingers to show I don't care. I'll buy me a brand new dress to wear.
to marry Will.
Well, that's sad news for me.
Oh, Allie, please don't hide your feelings. I can't bear it. I'd rather you just come out and say your heart is busted in two.
Now, are you sure you've got to marry Will?
Sure shoot.
And there is no chance to change your mind?
No chance.
Well then, my heart is busted in two.
Oh, Allie, you two make up pretty things to say.
That you, Annie?
Hi, Ma. What you been shooting?
Rabbits. That true what I hear about Will Parker getting $50?
That's right. And he wants to hold you to your word.
Too bad. Still in all that. Can't go back on my word.
See, Allie?
Putting in the stocking inside your corset where he can't get at it. Or can he?
Well, Ma, he ain't exactly kept it. He spent it all on presents.
See? What did I tell you? Now he can't have you. I told him it had to be $50 cash.
Now, Miss Carnes, is that fair?
Who the devil are you?
This is Allie Hackam.
Well, shut your face or I'll fill your behind so full of buckshot you'll be walking around like a duck the rest of your life.
Well, Allie, if I don't have to marry Bill, then maybe your heart don't have to be busted in two like you said.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Are you trying to make out my daughter to be a liar?
No, I'm just making it clear what kind of a liar I would be if she's telling the truth.
What else you been saying to my daughter?
Oh, an awful lot.
When?
Last night in the moonlight,
Where?
alongside a haystack.
Now look, Miss Carnes.
I'm listening. What else did you say?
He called me his Persian kitten.
Why'd you call her that?
I don't remember.
I do. He said I was like his Persian kitten, because they was the cats with the soft, round tail.
That's it! In this part of the country, that better be a proposal of marriage.
That's what I thought.
Is that what you think?
Miss Carnes, just look.
I'm looking.
I'm no good. I'm a peddler. A peddler goes up and down and all around, and you hardly get to see your daughter no more.
That'd be all right. Take care of her, son. Take care of my little rosebud.
Oh, Ma, that's awful pretty. You sure for certain you could bear to let me go?
Are you sure, Miss Carnes?
Just you try and change my mind.
Ain't it wonderful, Allie? Ma making up her mind for us? And she won't change neither. Once she gets the word you can have me, why, you got me.
I know I've got you.
Mrs. Allie Hackam, the peddler's bride. Wait till I tell the
Trapped! Tricked! Hoodwinked! Ambushed!
Friend, what's on your mind? Why do you walk around and around with your hands folded behind and your chin scraping the ground?
20 minutes ago, I am free, like a breeze. Free like a bird in the woodland wild. Free like a gypsy. Free like a child. I'm unattached. 20 minutes ago, I could do what I please. Flick my cigar ashes on a rug. Dunk with a donut. Drink from a jug. I'm a happy man. I'm minding my own business like I ought. Ain't meaning any harm to anyone. I'm talking to a certain farmer's daughter. Then I'm staring down the muzzle of a gun.
It's getting so you can't have any fun. Every daughter has a farmer with a gun. It's a scandal, it's an outrage. How about it's a husband today?
If you make one mistake when the moon is
tell you it's true.
A rooster in a chicken coop is better off than men. He ate the special property of just one hen.
It's a scandal, it's an outrage, it's a problem we must solve. We've got to start a revolution.
All right, boys, revolve! It's a scandal, it's an outrage. Anything more, or we'll tell you it's true. A rooster in a chicken coop is better off than men. He ate the special property of just one hen. It's a scandal, it's an outrage. It's a problem we must solve. We've got to start a revolution. All right, girls, revolve! Hello, Laurey. Just packing up your hamper now. You got gooseberry tarts too? I wonder if they're as loud as mine. Mine like to float away if you ever did blow on them. I did blow on one of mine and it broke up into a million pieces. Ain't she funny?
Gertie, why don't you come inside and cool off?
You coming with me, Curly?
Not just yet.
Okay, but don't forget, at the auction tonight, mine's the biggest hamper. So that's that Cummins girl I've heard so much talk of?
Seen her before, ain't you?
Yeah, but not since she got so old. Never did see anybody get so peaked looking in such a short time.
Yeah, and she says she's only 18. I bet you she's 19.
What you got in your hamper?
It's just some old meat pies and apple jelly. Nothing like what Gertie Cummins has in her basket.
You really gonna drive to the bog social with that Jud fella tonight?
Reckon so? Why?
Nothing, it's just everyone seems to expect me to take you.
Well, then maybe it's just as well you ain't. We don't want people talking about us, do we?
You think people do talk about us?
Oh, you know how they are. Like a swarm of mud wasps, always gotta be buzzing about something.
What are they saying? That you're stuck on me?
No. Most of the talk is that you're stuck on me.
Can't imagine how these ugly rumors start.
Me neither. Why do they think of stories that link my name with yours?
Why do the neighbors gossip all day behind their doors?
I know a way to prove what they say is quite untrue. Here's the gist, a practical list of don'ts for you. Don't roll bouquets at me. Don't please my folks too much.
What in hell?
Don't laugh at my jokes too much. People will say we're in love.
Who laughs at your jokes?
Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your sighs are so like mine. Your eyes mustn't glow like mine. People will say we're in love. Don't start collecting things.
Come on, like what?
Give me my rose and my glove. Sweetheart, there's this nagging
Some people claim that you are to blame as much as I. Why they take the
trouble to bake my favorite pie. Granting wish I carved our initials on that tree. Just keep a slice of all the advice you give so free. Don't praise my charm too much. Don't look so vain with me. Don't stand in the rain with me. People will say we're in love. Don't take my arm too much. Don't keep your hand in mine. Your hand feels so grand in mine. People will say we're in love. Don't dance all night with me till the stars fade from above. They'll see it's alright with me. People will say we're in
Don't you reckon you could rather go with me tonight?
Curly, no, I couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't? I think I'll go down to the smokehouse where Judd's at. See what's so elegant about him. Makes girls want to go to parties with him.
Curly,
What?
nothing.
You got your hamper packed?
Yes, nearly.
You like a hanky?
What I want with an old hanky.
Well, you've got a smudge on your cheek. Stuck in your eye.
Howdy.
What do you want?
I done got through my business up at the house. Just a pay call. Got a gun, I see.
Good in Colt 45.
What do you do with it?
Shoot things.
Oh. Up there, pink picture. That's a naked woman, ain't it?
Your eyes don't lie to you.
Well, I'm stark naked as a jaybird. No, she ain't. Not quite. Got a couple thingamabobs tied onto her.
Shucks. That ain't nothing to what I got here. Look at that top.
I'll go blind. Oh, that'd give me ideas, I would.
Yeah, that sure is a dinger, that is.
Yeah, that sure is a dinger. Good looking rope you got there. Looks like it spins nice. Hey, you know Will Parker? He can sure spin a rope. It's a good strong hook you got there. You could hang yourself on that, Judd.
I could what?
Hang yourself. It's as easy as falling off a log. Fact is, you could stand on a log. Or a chair if you grab it. Right about,
Here, see? Put these here around your neck. Tie that, get up there first, of course. Then all you have to do is fall off the log, or the chair you're trying to fall off of. Within 5 minutes or less, with good luck, you'd be dead as a doornail.
But what do you mean by that?
Then folks would come to your funeral and sing sad songs.
Damn.
They would. You never know how many people liked you till you're dead. You'd probably be laid out in the parlor, all like that in your best suit, hair combed down slick and your high starched collar.
Would there be any flowers, you think?
Sure would. And palms too, all around your coffin. Then the folks would stand around you, men would bare their heads, and the woman would sniffle softly. Some would probably faint. Ones that took a shine to you when you was alive.
What woman ever took a shine to me?
Oh, lots of women. Only they'll never come out and show you how they feel. Well, unless you died first.
I guess that's so.
They'd sure sing loud when the singing would start. Sing like their hearts would break. Poor Judd is dead. Poor Jud Fry is dead. All gather round his coffin now and cry. He had a heart of gold, and he wasn't very old. Why did such a fella have to die? Poor Judd is dead. Poor Jud Fry is dead. He's looking oh so peaceful and serene. And serene. Is laid out to rest with his hands across his chest. His fingernails have never looked so clean. Then the preacher get up and he'd say, "Folks, we are gathered here to moan and groan over brother Jud Fry, who hung himself up in a rope in the smokehouse." And then there'd be weeping and wailing from some of us women. Then he'd say, "Judd was the most misunderstood man of his territory. People used to think he was a mean, ugly fella and come a dirty skunk and ornery pig stealer. But no folks that really knowed him beneath them 2 dirty shirts he always wore. There'd be the heart as big as all outdoors.
As big as all outdoors.
Jud Fry loved his fellow man.
He loved his fellow man.
He loved the birds of the forest and the beasts of the field. He loved the mice and the vermin in the barn. And he treated the rats like equals. Which was right. He loved all the little children. He loved everything and everybody in this world. Only he never let on, so nobody ever noticed. Poor Judd is dead. Poor Jud Fry is dead. His friends will weep and wail for miles around.
Miles around.
The daisies in the dell will give out a different smell, because poor Judd is underneath the ground.
Poor Judd is dead. A candle lights his head. He's laying in a coffin made of wood.
What?
And folks are feeling sad, 'cause they used to treat him bad. And now they know the friend is gone for good.
Good.
Poor Judd is dead. A candle lights his head.
Looking oh so pretty and so nice. He looks like he's asleep. It's a shame that he won't keep. But it's summer and we're running out of ice. Poor Judd. Poor Judd. sir, that's the way to be. Sure be an interesting funeral. Wouldn't like to miss it.
Wouldn't like to miss it, eh? Well, maybe you will. Maybe you'll go first.
Maybe. Let's see now. Where'd you work at before you come up here? Up by, Cowman, wasn't it?
Yeah. Before that, over by Tulsa. Lousy they was to me. Both of them. Always making out they was better. Treat me like dirt.
What'd you do? Get even?
Who said anything about getting even?
No one that I recollect. Just coming to my head.
Well, if it ever comes to getting even with anyone, I know how to do it.
What's that?
Nah, they safer ways than that. If you use your brains. Remember that fair on the Bartlett farm over by Sweetwater?
Sure do. Terrible accident. Burned up the father, the mother, and the daughter.
That weren't no accident. Feller who told me said the hard hand was stuck on the Bartlett girl. And he found her in the hayloft with another feller.
And it was him that burned the place?
Took him weeks to get all the kerosene, buying at different times. Feller told me now like it was in Missouri. But I knowed all the time it was the Bartlett farm. What a liar he was.
Kind of murdered too, wasn't he? Get a little air in here.
You ain't told me what business you have here yet. We got no cattle to sell, near no cow ponies. The old crop is done spoke for.
You sure relieve my mind considerable.
There's only one other thing on this farm you could want. And it better not be that.
That's just what it is.
It better not be. You keep away from her, you hear?
You know, somewhere to tell Laurey what kind of man you are. For that matter, somebody will tell you once about yourself.
You better get out of here, Curly.
Feller wouldn't feel very safe in here with you. If he didn't know you, Judd. But I know you. In this country, there's two things you can do if you're a man. Live outdoors is one. Live in a hole is the other. I've sat by my horse in the brush and somewheres and heard a rattlesnake many a time. Rattle, rattle, rattle. He goes scared to death. Someone coming close to his hole. Someone gonna step on him. Get his old fangs full ready of poison. Curl up and wait. As long as you live in a hole, you're scared. You got to have perfection. You can have muscle all like iron and still be as weak as an empty bladder. Listen, you got things to barb your hide with. How'd you get to be the way you are anyway, sitting here in this filthy hole and thinking the way you're thinking? You ought to do something healthy once in a while instead of staying shut up here crawling and festering. Oh! Or to feel better about yourself. Hard on the roof, though. I wish you let me show you something. There's an hole over there about as big as a dime. See the winking? I just want to see if I can hit it. Pull it right through the knob, without touching. Slick as a whistle, didn't I? I knowed I could do it. You seen it too, didn't you? Somebody's coming, I expect.
Who fired off that gun? Is that you, Curly? Well, don't sit there, young Lunny. Answer when you're spoken to.
Well, I shot once.
What was you shooting at?
See that knothole over there?
I see lots of knotholes.
Well, it was one of them.
Aren't you a pair of purty nothings? A picking away at knotholes and steering everybody half to death? Ought to give you both a Dutch rub and iron some of that craziness out of you. It's all right. Nobody hurt. Just a pair of fools whopping noises.
Hello, gentlemen. It's good to get away from the women for a while. Now that we're all by ourselves, I've a few private knickknacks to show you. Special for the menfolk.
See you gentlemen later. Gotta go get a Surrey hired for tonight.
Aren't postcards.
Who you think you're taking to that Surrey?
And Ellen? And Laurey, she'll come with me.
She won't.
Maybe she will.
She promised to go with me, and she better not change her mind. She better not!
Now, I want you to look at these, straight from Paris.
Don't want none of them things now. Got any frog stickers?
You mean one of them long knives? What would you want with a thing like that?
I don't know. Kill a hog or a skunk, maybe. It's all the same, ain't it? Tell you what I'd like better than a frog stick, if you got one. Ever hear of one of them things you call the little wonder? It's a thing you put up to your eyes to see pictures, only that ain't all there is to it. You see, it's got a little jigger on it, and when you touch it, out springs a sharp blade.
On a spring, eh?
You says to a fella, look through this. And then when he's looking, you snap out the blade. It's just above the chest, then bang! Down you come.
Good joke to play on a friend. I don't handle things like that. Much too dangerous. What I'd like to show you is my new stock of postcards.
Don't want none. Sick of them things. I'm gonna get me a real woman.
Now what would you want with a real woman? I mean, I'm having trouble right now on account of one. You say you want one? I mean, look at yourself. You're a man who's free to come and go as you please. You got a nice, cozy little place here. Quiet. Nobody to bother you. Artistic pictures. They don't talk back to you.
I'm tired of all these pictures of women.
Okay, so you're tired of all these pictures of women. Throw them away and buy some new ones. You get tired of a woman and what can you do? You just keep getting tireder and tireder.
I made up my mind.
All right then. Say, you want a real woman? Have you heard of a girl by the name of Ado Annie?
I don't want her.
Well, I don't want her either. But I got her.
Don't want nothing from no peddler. Want real things. What am I doing in here like that feller said? A crawling in a festering. What am I doing in this lousy smokehouse? The floor creaks. The door squeaks. There's a field mouse nibbling on the broom. And I sit by myself like a cobweb on a shelf, by myself in a lonely room. But when there's a moon in my window, and it slits down a beam across my bed, and the shadow of a tree starts a-dancing on the wall, and a dream starts a-dancing in my head, and all the things that I wish for turn out like I want them to be, and I'm better than that smart aleck cowhand who thinks he is better than me. And the girl that I want ain't afraid of my arms, and her own soft arms keep me warm, and her long tangled hair falls across my face just like the rain in a storm. Floor creaks, the door squeaks, and the mouse starts a-nibbling on the broom, and the sun flicks my eyes. It was all a pack of lies. I'm awake in a lonely room. I ain't gonna dream about her arms no more. I ain't gonna leave her alone. Going outside, get myself a bride. Get me a woman to call my own.
now. That's camphor. Girls, go away. Laurey, is it true you're letting Judd take you to the box social tonight instead of Curly? Dunno. I'll tell you better when I think everything out clear. You had to see things clear already.
I can tell you what you want.
Out of your dreams and into his
Laurey, wake up. We gotta start for the park.
Now sing it, Will. Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. Yeah?
Oh, the farmer and the cowman should be friends. One man likes to push the plow, the other likes to chase the cow. That's no reason why they can't be friends.
And when this territory is a state, it joins union just like all all the others, the farmer and the cowman and the merchant, must all behave themselves and act like brothers.
I'd like to teach you all a little saying. Come on. And learn the words by heart the way you should. I don't say I'm no better than anybody else. No. But I'll be damned if I ain't just as good. I don't say I'm no better than anybody else. But I'll be damned if I ain't just as good. Turn sing together, turn all around. Cowboys dance to the farmers, farmers dance to the rancher's girl.
Engaged to 808. Well, nothing. Don't know what to call you. You ain't pretty enough for a skunk. You ain't skinny enough for a snake. You're too big to be a man, and I reckon you're a rat.
That's logical.
Answer me one question. Do you really love her?
Well,
because if I thought you didn't, I'd tie you up in this bag and drop you in the river. Are you serious about her?
Yes, I'm serious.
And do you worship the ground that she walks on like I do? This is the one answer that had better be yes.
Yes! Yes!
The heck you do!
Yes!
Did you spend every cent you had for her? Because that's what I did. Do you see that bag? Full of presents. Cost me $50. All I ever had in the world.
If you had that $50 cash,
I'd have 8 on Annie, and you lose it.
yes, I'd lose her. Say, what do you have in this bag? Might want to buy something. Maybe get some real money.
What would you want with them?
Well, I'm a peddler, ain't I? I buy and sell. Now, let's see. A beautiful hot water bag. Looks French. I'll give you $8 for it.
Well, $8 wouldn't be honest. I only paid $3.50.
I said 8 and I will. Let's see. Well, ain't that a cracker jake?
You take your hands off of that. That was for our wedding night.
Don't seem to fit you so well. I'll give you $22 for it.
But that's not...
$22.50. Not a cent more. Let's see. That ought to be worth 15, so 15 plus 22 is 37 plus 8, that's 45, 50.
Say 45.50. Well, that's almost... You want to buy some more?
Might.
Now, did you ever see one of these?
What made you get that? Got it in for somebody?
Well, how'd you mean? It's just funny pictures.
Well, it's not just that. It's a lot more
Where's
than that.
everybody? Where's Aunt Eller?
On the other side of the house, Laurey.
Laurey, where'd you run off to?
Now, how much do you give me for this?
I don't like to handle things like that. I guess you just don't know what it really is.
I sure do. Just a girl in pink tights.
Either of you two seen Laurey?
Just went to the other side of the house. Auction's going on.
Judd! Here's one of those things you was looking for. The Little Wonder.
How much?
$3.50.
A lot of money, but I got an idea it might be worth it.
Now, let's see. $3.50 from Judd. $45.50 from you. See, that makes $50, don't it?
Nope. $1 short.
Darn it! I must have figured wrong. How much will you give me for the rest of the stuff?
$1.
Done. Now I got $50, ain't I? You know what that means? It means I'm going to take Ada Wenny back from you.
Oh, you wouldn't do a thing like that to me now, would you?
Oh, wouldn't I? And when her ma finds out who I got most of the money off of, maybe she'll change her mind about who's smart and who's dumb.
Well, you certainly buncoed me.
Now, here's the last 2 hampers. Whose they are, I ain't got no idea.
This little one's mine, the one next to his Laurey's.
Well, that's the end of that secret. Now, what do I beg for Ada Wenny's hamper? Well, ain't nobody hungry no more? What about you, peddler man? 6 bits.
Nah, come on. 6 bits.
6 bits. Ain't enough for a lunch like Ada Wenny can make. Who bids $1? How about you, Cord? You won her last year.
Sure did. Hey, Ada Wenny, you still make that sweet potato pie like last year?
You bet.
Same old sweet potato pie, Cord. What'd you say?
I say it gave me a 3-day bellyache.
Oh, never mind about that. Who bids $1? Bid.
Mine was the last bid. I won her for 6 bits.
Bid $1.
90 cents.
90 cents. We're getting rich. Another desk for the schoolhouse. Do I hear more?
You hear $50.
Hey! $50? Nobody ever bid $50 for a lunch. Nobody ever bid 10.
He ain't got $50.
Sure do. If you're honorable, you better say ain't when it belongs to
It
me.
ain't yours. You just give it to the schoolhouse. See? Got to say the peddler man still gets my daughters.
No, that ain't fair.
Going for $50. Going.
51!
You crazy?
Now 50. Now, wait a minute. If I don't bid anymore, I can keep my money, can't I?
Sure can.
Then that means I still got $50. This is mine.
Feeble-minded shack
Going, gone for $51. That means Ada Wayne will get the prize, I guess.
Can I get 801?
What are you getting for your $51?
3-day bellyache.
Now, here's my niece's hamper. I took a peek inside a while ago, and I must say it looks mighty tasty. What do I hear, gents?
I bid $1.
More like it. Do I hear two?
$1.25.
$2.
$3.
And 2 bits.
$4.
And 2 bits.
$4.25. And I gotta hear any more? I bid $4.25 from Jud Fry. You're gonna let him have it?
4.5.
4.5. Going for 4.5. Going.
$4.75.
4.75. Come on, gentlemen. Schoolhouse ain't built yet. Gotta get a nice chimney.
$5.
$5. Going.
And 2 bits.
5.25. Ain't got nearly enough. Not for cold duck and that stuffing and that lemon meringue.
$6.
$6. Going.
And 2 bits.
My, you're stubborn, Judd. Mr. Joe's a richer man than you. And I know he likes custard with raspberry syrup. Ain't nobody gonna bid no more?
You got enough. Let's get on.
Here's the money.
Hold on, you. I ain't saying going gone yet.
Well, say it.
Going for Jud Fry for $6 and 2 bits. Going.
Who'd you say was getting Laurey?
Jud Fry,
For how much?
6.25.
I don't figure that's quite enough to you.
It's more than you got.
That saddle here cost me $30.
You can't bid saddles. It's got to be cash.
$30 saddle must be worth something to somebody.
I'll give you 10 for it.
You can't make a living without a saddle.
Got cash? Eller, I'm bidding all this $10 Joe just give me.
$10. Going.
And 2 bits.
Curly.
Most of the boys know my horse, Done. She's a kind of nice horse, gentle and well broke.
Curly, don't sell that. It ain't worth it.
I'll give you 25 for it.
I'll sell them to you. Makes the bid 35, ain't Eller?
Curly, you're crazy. But it's all for the schoolhouse, ain't it? All for education and learning. Going for 35. Going.
Hold on. I ain't finished bidding yet. You just bid all you got in the world, didn't you? Can't bid your clothes because they ain't worth nothing. Can't bid your gun because you're going to need that. Yes, sir, you're going to need that bad. So, Eller, I'm just as reckless as Curly McLain, just as good as getting what I want. Gonna bid all I got. All I say for 2 years doing farm work. All for Laurey. Here it is. $42.31.
Anyone want to buy a gun? What about you, Joe? Bought a brand new last Thanksgiving. Worth a lot.
Curly, please don't sell your gun.
Sold. Makes the bid $53, you know? Anybody get it go any higher?
Going. Well, what's the matter with you folks? Ain't nobody gonna cheer or nothing?
Oliver's hand?
Sure, I'll shake hands. No hard feelings, Curly.
That's better.
I got something to show you. Excuse us. Ever seen one of these things?
Just what is that?
You see something special you put up to your eyes.
Curly, what you doing?
Doing? Nothing much. You would have squealed a man like that for scare the life and liver out of the fella.
Well, stop looking at that old French pictures and ask me to dance. You brought me to the party, ain't you?
All right, then, you crazy old woman. I'll dance with you. Dance you all over the meadow if you want.
Pick up a banjo to pieces, Sam.
Well, 808, I got the $50 cash. Now you pick the date.
August 15th.
Well, why August 15th?
That was the first day I was kissed.
Oh, was it? Well, I didn't remember that.
You weren't there.
Now, look at here. We gotta have a serious talk. Now that we're engaged, you gotta stop having fun. I mean, with other fellers, you'll have to be a little more standoffish when fellers offer you a buggy ride.
I'll give an imitation of a crawfish and dig myself a hole where I can hide.
I hear how you was kicking up some capers when I was off in Kansas City, Mo. I heard some things you couldn't print in papers from fellers who've been talking like they know.
What? I only did the kind of things I oughta. Sorta. To you I was as faithful as can be. For me, them stories about the way I lost my bloomers. Rumors! A lot of tempest in a pot of tea.
The whole thing don't sound very good to me.
Well, you see...
I go and sold my last wild oat. I cut out all shenanigans. I save my money, don't gamble or drink in the back room down at Flanagan's. I give up lots of other things that a gentleman never mentions. But before I give up any more, I want to know your intentions. With me, it's all or nothing. Is it all or nothing with you? It can't be in between. It can't be now and then. No half and half romance will do. I'm a one-woman man, home loving tight, all complete with slippers and tights. Take me as I am or leave me be. If you can give me all, give me nothing. And nothing's what you'll get from me.
Not even something.
Nothing's what you'll get from me.
It can't be in between.
Nuh-uh.
It can't be now and then.
No half and half romance will do.
Would you build me a house all painted white, cute and clean and pretty and bright?
Big enough for two, but not for three.
Supposing that we should have a third one.
He better look a lot like me.
The spitting image.
He better look a lot like me.
happened? Thought you wanted to dance.
Wanted to talk to you. What made you slap that whip on the old lady and nearly make her run away? What was your hurry?
Late for the party?
You didn't want to be with me a minute more than you had to.
Why, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm with you by myself right now, ain't I?
You wouldn't if you could help it. Mornings, you stay hip in your room all the time. Nights, you'd stay in the front room and won't get out on the other side. Last time I see you alone, it was wintertime and the snow was 6 inches in drifts when I was sick. They brought me that hot soup out to the smokehouse and gave it to me and me in bed. You asked me if I had a fever and you put your hand on my head to see.
I remember.
Do you? But you don't remember as much as me. I remember everything you ever done, every word you ever said. Can't think of nothing else. See? See how it is? I ain't good enough for you, am I? I'm a hard hand. Got dirt on my hands. Pig slop. Ain't fit me to touch you. You're better. So much better. Yeah, we'll see who's better, Miss Laurey. Then you wishing it wasn't so free with your ways. You're such a fine lady.
Are you making threats to me? Are you trying to tell me that if I don't allow you to slobber over me like a hog, well, you're gonna do something about it? Well, you're nothing but a mangy dog and somebody ought to shoot you. You think so much about being a hired hand. Well, I'll tell you something that can rest your mind, Mr. Judd. You ain't a hired hand for me no more. You could just pack your duds and scoot. Oh, and I got even better ideas than that. You ain't to come on the place again, you hear me? I'll send your stuff any place you say, but don't you so much as step foot inside the pasture gate, or I'll stick the dogs onto you.
Brought it on yourself. Said you're sick. Can't help it. Can't think of nothing else. Told you the way it was. You wouldn't listen.
Who's that?
It's just me, Laurey. Say, you seen Ada Wanny? She's gone again.
No. Will, could you do something for me? Could you go find Curly and tell him I'm here? I want to see Curly awful bad. I gotta see him.
Why don't you turn around and look, you crazy woman?
Curly!
Well, you found yours. Now I gotta go hunt for mine.
What on earth is ailing the Belle Claremore? My gum, if you ain't crying.
Curly, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of my life.
Fucking toadstools.
Don't you leave me. Don't let me cry. I can't help it.
I'll cry your eyes
I
out.
don't know what to do.
Here. I'll show you. That old man can stand in public. Oh, get away from me, you.
You don't like me, Curly?
Like you? Get away from me. Well, I'm away from me, I tell you. Or you stay right where you are, and I'll stand right here, and you tell me what you wanted with me.
Well, Judd was here. He scared me. He's crazy. I never seen anybody like him before. He talked wild and he threatened me. So I fired him. I wish I hadn't. There ain't no telling what he'll do now.
You fired him? Well then, that's all there is to it. Well, I'll get you a new hired hand. I'll stay in the place myself tonight. If you worry about that hound dog, I'll quit your whining about it, I'll spank you. Well, I'm thinking of it. How about marrying me?
Gracious. Wouldn't want to marry you first.
Oh, could you maybe think of some reason why you might?
Can't think of nothing right now, hardly.
Boy, please, man. Marry me. I don't know what I'm going to do if you don't.
Curly, what? I'll marry you if you want me to.
I'll be the happiest man alive as soon as we're married. I gotta learn to be a farmer, I see that. But thinking about throwing a rope and getting to blister in my hands a new way. Things are changing left and right. Buy up new mowing machines and cut down the prairies, shoe your horses, drag them plows into the side. They can make a state out of this territory. They can put it in the union. Country's changing, we gotta change with it. Bring up a new pair of boys, a new stock, keep up the way things are going in this crazy country. Now I got you to help me. I'll amount to something yet. I remember the first time I ever seen you. It was at the fair. You was riding that gray fully blue stars, and I said to someone, "Who's that skinny little thing with the thing hanging down on her forehead?"
Yeah, I remember. You was riding broncs that day.
That's right.
And one of them throwed you.
That did not throw me.
I guess you jumped off then.
Yeah, sure, I jumped off.
Sure you did.
Hey, if there's anybody around this yard who can hear my voice,
I'd like for you to know that Laurey Williams is my girl.
Really?
And she's went and got me to ask her to marry me.
They'll hear you all the way to Koozie.
Let her. Let people say we're in love. Who cares what happens now?
Just keep your hand in mine. Your hand feels so grand in mine.
Let people say we're in love. Starlight looks well on us. Let the stars beam from above. Who cares if it's out on us? Let
Well, I'll say goodbye here, baby.
Can't you even stay to drink to Curly and Laurey?
Time for the lonely gypsy to head back to the open road.
Wished I was going with you, then you wouldn't have to be so lonely.
Listen, there's someone I know who loves you like nothing ever loved nobody.
Hallie?
Someone who will stick by your side all your life. And that's the man for you. Will Parker.
Oh, yeah, I like Will a lot.
He's a fine fellow, strong like an ox, young and handsome.
I love him all right, I guess.
Of course you do. And you love those clear blue eyes of his and the way his mouth curls up when he smiles.
Do you love him too?
I love him because he will make my Ado Annie happy. Goodbye, my baby. I'll show you how we say goodbye in Persia.
That was goodbye?
We have an old song in Persia. It says, one goodbye is never enough. I am glad you will marry a man such as this Will Parker. You deserve a fine young man, and you got one.
Oh, Will, Allie was just saying goodbye.
Ah, Will, I want to say goodbye to you too.
Oh, no, you don't. I just saw the last one.
Ah, you two were made for each other. Now you be good to her, Will, and you be good to him. You don't mind. I am a friend of the family now.
Did you say he was going?
Yes, I must. Back to the open road, the lonely gypsy. Goodbye, my baby. Friend of the family, I'll show you how we say goodbye in my country. Persian goodbye. I wish it was me she was marrying instead of you.
Well, it don't seem to make an awful lot of difference.
Well, back to the open road, the lonely gypsy.
Now, you ain't gonna think of that old peddler anymore, are you?
Of course not. Never think of no one unless he's with me.
Then I am never going to leave your side.
Even if you don't, even if you never go on a trip or nothing, ain't you once in a while give me one of them Persian goodbyes?
Persian goodbye? Why, that ain't nothing like an Oklahoma hello.
Hello, Will! Jud Fry would come up and start for Curly.
Why, he's been out of the territory for 3 weeks.
Nah, he come back. Seen him at Claremore last night, drunk as a bull.
Let's hear 3 cheers for the happy couple. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hey, say, Curly, was you scared when the preacher said that about taking this here woman?
I was scared he wouldn't say it.
I was scared Curly back out on me.
They couldn't pick a better time to start in life. It ain't too early and it ain't too late.
Starting as a farmer with a brand new wife.
Soon we'll be living in a brand new state.
Brand new state, gonna treat you great. Gonna bring you barley, carrots and tomatoes, pasta for the child, spinach and tomatoes, flowers on the prairie where the June bugs bloom.
Plenty of air and plenty of room. Plenty of room to swing around.
Plenty of more and plenty of more.
Oh, and the wind gone sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oh, every night my honey lemons I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is land. And when we say, hurry up and get out of the dress. We gotta get going in a minute.
You hurry and pack your own duds. They're laying all over my room.
All right. Hey, Will, will you attach this horse to the Surrey for me?
Sure, Curly, I'll have it in a jiffy.
Ma, are you going to give Curly and Laurey a shivery? I wish you would.
Come on, it's an old tradition. It never hurt nobody. Come on, stop gabbing about it.
Seems like there's times when men ain't got no need for women.
Well, there's times when women ain't got no need for men.
Yeah, but who wants to be dead?
Curly!
I thought you was in Bushy Head.
I just came from there. Too bad I missed Laurey's wedding. I've been having one of my own. Oh, Lance! Who did you marry? Where is he?
Is that him?
That's him!
Alejandro!
Did you see my ring, girl?
How long you been married?
4 days. 4 days, but that'll actually count as a golden wedding.
to.
Of course I wanted to. I wanted to marry her when I saw the moonlight shining off the barrel of her father's shotgun. At that point, I thought it would be better to be alive. Now I ain't so sure.
Ollie ain't gonna travel the country no more. I decided he ought to settle down in Bushy Head and run Papa's store.
Hey, Will, did you hear the news? Gertie married the peddler.
Well, mighty glad to hear it, peddler man. Say, I think I ought to kiss the bride. Friend of the family. Say, Gertie, you ever heard of an Oklahoma hello?
Where do you think you're going? Stop Ada Wayne from killing your wife. Mind your own business.
Come on down, Laurey.
And you too, you curly-eyed cowboy. Where's that dimple on your chin?
Hey, Laurey, here's a girl baby for you.
Here's a boy baby, too. Here's twins.
I'll go get them.
No.
Wedding party's still going on. Got a present for the groom. First, I want to kiss the bride. Here's my present for you.
Look at him. He fell on his own knife.
Roll him over, somebody.
Don't touch it, Amy.
You look right, right?
You just done.
Get away, some of you. Let me look at him.
Curly, is he?
Don't say
Can't be
anything.
that way.
I didn't go too.
It can't be that to happen to us.
Best thing is to get him to a doctor, but I don't know.
Some of you, hitch up the wagon and take him to Doc Tyler.
Quick before it's too late.
Italy, you okay? Be careful. Be careful.
I gotta go see if there's anything to be done for him. Take care of her, Nellie.
Maybe it's better if you and Curly didn't go away tonight.
I don't see why this had to happen. When everything was so fine.
Don't let your mind run on it.
Can't forget it, I'll tell you. Never will.
That's all right, Laura, baby. If you can't forget, just don't try to. Honey, lots of things happen to folks. Sickness, being poor, hungry even. Being old and afeared to die. That's the way it is. Right, old? Right. And you can stand it. There's one way. You gotta be hard. You gotta be. You can't enjoy the sweet and tender in life unless you're tough.
I wish I was the way you are.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Scrawny and old. You couldn't hire me to be the way I am.
Oh, what I'd do without you, you're so crazy.
Sure as you're born.
They're taking Judd over to Doc Tyler's till the morning.
Is he alive?
Yeah, Court of Land here. He's a federal marshal, and he thinks I ought to turn myself in tonight. He thinks.
Tonight?
Well, your train leaves for Claremore in like 20 minutes.
The best thing for Curly is to go and see the judge of his own accord.
What? You're the judge, ain't you, Joe?
Well, yes, but...
Well, say it now and get it over with, right?
We have to do it in a court. It wouldn't be proper otherwise.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Let's do it here and say we did it in court.
We can't do that. That's breaking the law.
Well, let's not break the law. Let's just bend it. That's right. Come on, Joe, start the trial. We ain't got but a few minutes.
Joe, I gotta protest all this. I gotta protest.
Oh, shit, you crap. I reckon we can give the boy a fair trial without locking up on his wedding night.
That's right.
All right, now here's the long and short. First, I gotta ask you, what's your plea? It means why you did it.
Why'd I do it? Because you've been pestering Laurey, and I always
Just
said
a minute, just a minute.
enough, and
You had to defend yourself, didn't you?
Yes, and furthermore...
Never mind furthermore. It's self-defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, quiet. Now, is there a witness that saw this happen?
Not to kill him, the frog sticker.
Joe, I sure feel funny about all this. I sure feel funny.
You'll feel funny when I tell your wife you're carrying on with another woman.
I ain't carrying on with no one.
Maybe not. But you sure feel funny when I tell your wife you're...
Laugh all you want, but it's a federal
Oh,
marshal.
shut up about being a federal marshal. We ain't gonna send a boy to jail on his wedding night. We just ain't gonna do it. So shut up.
Let's hitch up to Surrey and get them down to the train station.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait a minute. I ain't even told the verdict yet.
Well, Berg's not guilty, ain't he?
Of course.
Well, then say it.
Not guilty!
Court's adjourned.
Livestock.
Yeah.
Woo. What? Hey, Lanny! Where in the world have you been?
Well, Will and me had a misunderstanding, but he explained it just fine.
Here we go!